Good morning. It's Juneteenth. U.S. markets are closed. ICE canola is open. European markets are also trading. Going to go through some different weather maps quickly. 3 to 4 week temperature outlook for the U.S. A fair bit above normal. This is put out last week for the next 3 to 4 weeks. Same thing with the precipitation. A little bit above normal, and I think that might flow over into some of the southern Saskatchewan and Manitoba outlook as well, but equal chances of normal precipitation. Here's the active radar as it was overnight. Some rainfall in southern Saskatchewan and across some of the middle of the U.S. states. The 7-day total accumulation for the last 7 days, and here is the last 72 hours. So most of that rainfall has come in the last 72 hours for the 7-day outlook. Here's the evaporation ending next Tuesday, and it basically tells you the heat and moisture and how much evaporation of that rainfall is actually dissipating from the soil. The world precipitation anomaly, so a 10-day precipitation across the globe, and you can just look at it. There's a fair bit of precipitation in southern plains, and the other areas that we're looking at is in Europe and in China. How accurate this is, again, it's a 10-day precipitation anomaly. So I'm going to go through some veg oils here quickly as well. USD veg oils. This is from the USDA. So global palm oil ending stocks based on USDA info. Now, just take that with a grain of salt. Not all USDA information is accurate and up to date, but just going through a few of these things quickly here. Palm oil ending stocks, Indonesia, Malaysia hold the most. India and China has actually got a fair bit of holding in there as well. Nothing compared to the Indonesia and Malaysia. Global soybean oil ending stocks looks almost flat for the last few years. Very little change. But who's holding on to it? China, and then the United States, and then Brazil, European Union, just to give you a bit of a visual of what countries are actually holding ending stocks. Global canola oil ending stocks, and there's a bit of it. We're just looking at the veg oils, and then we're going to look at the actual products that make up some of these that are major. Global ending stocks is going down for this year, and who's contributing to that? China, and then Canada is still holding ending stocks. But again, just to give you a quick visual, who's holding these things. Global soybean ending stocks, it's actually going up by quite a bit. So you realize the seed still has to be crushed for the oil, and where is it going to be? So it's actually increasing, and here's the major countries that are holding some of those ending stocks: China, Brazil, Argentina, and then US. Now we're going to look at the seed for the canola or rapeseed. That is going to be slightly down. And who's holding on to it? China, then Canada, then European Union. And European Union's having some issues there. So here's how the canola is actually traded. As of when I took the snapshot, it's actually up a bit. And just to change things up, I put the bar chart using the candlestick just so you can see the color differential. It's actually up as well today. So palm oil's up. Rapeseed oil or rapeseed is up pretty substantially. Almost looks like a recovery here. Hopefully that's going to follow through on the canola. Rapeseed itself, the ratio for priced in US dollars is near $70 difference. So it's $70 higher than the Canadian canola. And one would have to hope that we're going to see some additional interest in the Canadian canola as we do have ending stocks come to the you know the coastline and somebody wants it. Wheat wheat broke through yesterday and it's not trading today, but just to give you a visual, it broke through the support line that we made back in April, and yeah, not a good story. So I did put the Fibonacci negative is down here, so hopefully that's a catch or maybe a bounce off of this if there's some good news over this holiday that's happening. Again, 27th and the 28th, or sorry, yeah, 27th and the 28th, there is StatsCan. So next week there's StatsCan and USDA with acres. And here's Sharda prices. There were some price changes and decreases for chemical. Glyphosate has gone down, and Diquat has actually gone down in cases as well. Um, and that's all I have for you today. So thank you, and we'll chat with you again.